Okay, so I've been experiencing something recently and I wanted to share it. And it has to do with, I'm getting like confirmation right now of what I've been going through because of these people on YouTube who you're welcome to check out. They're literally amazing. I love them. It's called Perfected by Blood on YouTube. And God actually showed me them when I was super needing it, and I was in fear over the coronavirus and what's happening to the world, and I was believing all these old like revelation things about how the world is coming to an end, and oh my god, here's all the prophecies and all the signs and things. And then God brought me these people on YouTube, and it was perfect timing because I was like, dude, this belief system that I'm carrying is making me feel complete fear. Like, what? Something's wrong with this, because if it's fear, it's not love, and if it's not love, it's not God. So something's wrong here, and I knew it. And so then I was waiting for God to bring revelation about the truth, and then he showed me these people on YouTube. So Perfected by Blood on YouTube, it's gonna blow the lid off of everything you ever thought you knew about Christianity, which is really like the old teachings. And what they were saying is that I just watched, they're saying like, the only way that you get your eyes opened from being in darkness is by hearing the spirit of revelation. And you don't see the spirit of revelation. All you do is you hear it, and it's like a voice in your mind, you know? And if you hear, then your eyes will be open and you'll see. So it comes by hearing first and then seeing after. And like, unless that happens and you hear, you're going to remain in darkness, which is the old teachings. I thought that this was what I had been taught, but really it's like completely different once God puts it in his revelation light. You know, the scripture means something completely different. And they were talking too about, and I've been experiencing this in my own life recently, they were talking about like kingdom against kingdom, and how that's in Revelation, you know, like kingdom will war against kingdom. But the revelation that Christ has brought them, as opposed to the old teaching, is like the kingdom is within you, and the kingdom is at war with another kingdom within you. And what does that actually mean? And what it means for me is that I've been believing this old system that I'm under condemnation, or that I'm being punished by God. Like, if whatever's happening to me, then because of my sin or whatever, that like I'm in this perpetual cycle of being pretty much punished by God because of what's happening to me. Or you could even look at it as like the enemy's doing this to me or whatever, right? But the more that so then I've been at war with this thing where I've just felt like, is this the truth? Is this the truth? And I felt like I'm stuck in this perpetual cycle of repeating the same mistakes over and over again, and then being punished for them, but then doing it over and over again, and then being punished for them over and over again. And then I kind of had this epiphany where I was like, dude, how would that be possible? Like, how could the same person that got me into this get me out of this? Which is pretty much me, you know? Like, how could, oh my God, my cat is like in the dumpster. Stop. So how could I rely on myself to fix myself because it's something that God expects of me, and then I keep falling, and then God keeps punishing me? How could that literally be his plan? It's not, you know what I mean? It's not. So, but that's something I've believed for so long, and I've been battling with this, but then the more that it keeps happening, the more I'm like, I can't keep living in this repetitive cycle in my mind of thinking that this is what's happening, because I'll feel so stuck. And like, I've got to start believing that like I'm being led from glory to glory. Like, I'm being, you know, all things working together for the good. Everything's unfolding according to his will. Like, I'm being perfected. All these things, despite what I'm going through, despite what I feel like is a cycle or whatever, like I have to trust him to change me and him to set up the circumstances, because I can't do it. Like, I can't save myself, you know? And so he is bringing, I'm literally like next to a dumpster right now. He is bringing salvation, and like whatever we're going through that feels like it's darkness, or it feels like it's whatever, it's like if we'll choose in faith to believe that God is bigger and that God is using it to set us free and lead us into victory instead, that's the true kingdom winning against the false old kingdom inside of ourselves. There's a war going on, and it's like we're being made in his image. So this is all freaking insane, and I just wanted to share that. Go check out Perfected by Blood on YouTube. It's gonna change your life.